This will actually be a shorter podcast, probably breaking up till 2, right? This is just a little information aspect to it because I was really thinking about what was the difference between failure and a mistake. Because there's fucking tons and tons of mistakes that I made. But would I consider that a failure? I don't know. Like some of those are really iffy. I know in the next podcast I'm going to touch about um, not listening to myself. So was that a mistake or is that a failure? I guess it depends on the purpose of what you're shooting for, what you're doing, right? If I add extra jalapenos to a burger, is that a mistake or is that a failure? Right? Am I just wanting for the taste, or if I want something really good and it becomes too spicy, or I throw a football with my kid and I pop him in the face and break his nose or something. Would that be considered a mistake or a failure? Like, hey, I failed at throwing the ball, or was it just an apt mistake? So that's one thing I think we all have to think about is the complications or the intention of what you're doing. So I guess it really all depends on what you believe is the difference, right? I think a mistake is something small and it wasn't that big of a deal. It just happens to be, right? Then a failure is more of something you plan and you didn't listen either to what was going on and you still went forward with it, or you didn't know enough and you believe this is still going to happen or this is going to be good enough to make your process, and it didn't. For whatever reason, you chose to do X versus Y. Looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say about that. Let me know.